Hey guys, this is Kitsy Higgins. I help women succeed with the help of their deceased loved ones. In this video, I wanted to talk about the power that we all have. Now, I know I just did a video, I think last week or the week before, in regards to feeling powerless. Now, that's a little bit different. That is realizing the steps that you can create in your life at that moment. But what is the power and what is it that we all have? To me, that's what I'm going to be talking about today. And I don't know, I guess it kind of depends on who you ask of what that means to them. To me, if you were to say, what power is it that and there's a nice little hair coming right up there. To me, if you were to ask, what is the power that we all have? Or, what is your power? What could possibly be my power? And to that, I would answer that we all have the ability to have a specific power. And you may think to yourself, okay, this is going to be huge. This is going to be amazing of what she says. But it might be really almost too obvious or too easy. But not everyone realizes it, nor does everyone be in it, nor do people realize just the strength of it all the time. If you do comment, you do, then that's awesome. But not every person does. And so to me, what I think we all have and the power that we all have, excuse me, a whole bunch of notifications, is that we have the power of the present moment. The present moment is the most important thing that we have in our lives. It is what really allows us to just be in our lives, to really, one, appreciate our lives and what we have in it and the people we have in it at that moment of time, whatever time that may be. That could be, who you're with right now at that moment, whether if it's children, if it's a boyfriend, if it's whoever it is, but allowing you to be with that person, and not thinking about the future, not thinking about the past, not thinking about what I wish I would have done, but truly just being in the moment and appreciating it, and not thinking about anything. The real big power to the present moment is when you're not thinking about anything, not thinking about the past in like a negative way, not thinking about the future in a negative way. So not worrying about the past, not worrying about the future. You're able to really be able to map out what it is that you desire in your life. And then you can kind of map out a plan of how you're going to do that. You can map out, okay, I just did this last week, or I did this yesterday, so now I need to do this. So being in that present moment and knowing, okay, in my life, this is what I'm going after, and I really want to go after this, and that's how I want to do this. That's the power that we all have. To be able to get out of a situation or get out of being stuck and to go after the thing that we most want. The other part is the thoughts then. So going back to the negative thoughts, when we are really in the present and when we're in our power, we're able to really decipher, okay, is this a negative thought that I want to keep thinking about, or is this a positive thought? So the more we can be in that present moment and realize, okay, this is a negative thought. I don't want to go down this rabbit hole. I don't want to think about this situation as a negative way. And you can switch it to, I'm just going to look at it as, everything's just meant to be. Then you're able to, how would you say it? Then you'd be really able to think about the thought that you do want and think about the life that you do want. So really, the present moment and the power of the present moment is extremely when I think about it, and when I think about the potential of that moment, and changing your thought to a positive thought, changing what it is that you want in your life, realizing the next steps to create the life that you want, and to say yes to and to say no to, and then to go after the thing that you're desiring, you can see how extremely important it is to try to be present and to try to be in that place of looking at your life rather than being in your head and feeling scared, feeling worried, thinking about the past experience that you just can't let it go, or thinking about the future and being like, I don't know how on earth this is going to work out. I'm so freaking scared, yada, 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 yada. So that is where that present moment and just thinking, okay, I'm going to let go of all these thoughts and just really be with what it is that I desire at this moment, and everything. That's where everything can shift. I'm not saying that you have to be at the present moment all the time. I think we've all go in and out of it over time. The more you meditate, or the more daily you do, the more of a practice that you're doing to stay in the present moment, the better. As I've said in other videos, that what I do is that, actually I haven't done a video on this yet, is goal setting, what I do for goal setting. But I do this technique, maybe that'll be another video for another day. I do a few steps to achieve goals. And so it's one of those things where it's the last step of trying to achieve a goal is to not worry about the outcome and to not worry about if it's going to happen or not. It's just doing the steps towards that and to possibly create that. And that's when the universe or God or whoever it is, because you have tried, the potential just kind of goes boop, and then it all comes together and works out great and you get the goal that you wanted. So it's all about just trying. And it's that trying that usually will always get you whatever it is that you desire. So, but I'll do more of the steps of how to achieve a goal in another video, which I'll put a note of that, mental note. So it's one of those things where not worrying is so important. It's that huge insight of everything's always going to work out. Somehow it is. It might not be in the way I want to, but it's always going to work out. It's kind of like Marie Forleo's book, Everything's Figure-Outable. Same thing. You know, you can always, it'll always work out somehow. So we're awesome, capable, resilient people that that can really achieve great things and overcome great things. That's more important, overcome great things, or overcome hard things in a great way. So I would really recommend to try to be in the present moment. Comment down below if that's a weakness of yours or a strength. And so the 3 parts to that present moment is being able to map out that future and to go after it. Choosing, do I want to agree with this thought or not? And then choosing that thought that feels right and better for you. And then just allowing you to enjoy life, being in that present moment and appreciating the people that are with you at that moment and teaching you the lessons you're meant to be learning, or being with you and just giving you the love that you're meant to be loving and experiencing at that moment. So power presence, so freaking important. So freaking amazing. And I really recommend to, just to, next time you're in the present and you don't like the thought, try to switch it. Next time you're thinking to yourself, I can't achieve that. That's no way possible. I'm nowhere, I'm not in that place of life to do that. Then think about a few steps on how you could possibly do that and what could be done to achieve that. So I leave that with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this makes sense. Comment down below if you're vibing with this, if you're getting all this, and comment down below if you have questions. So I leave that with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was great being with you guys and being able to help where you're at in life. I hope that this is helping. So that's what it's all about. Thank you and many blessings. Bye.